You know, they don't have a good showing in Baltimore, and even I will have to check my bias at the door. What is up, Bills Mafia? We have 138 days to go until the Buffalo Bills win Super Bowl 57. And you know the deal. This channel is going to document every single day leading up to that amazing moment with a video. Okay, so we're a few days removed from what happened in Miami. So be it. We move on. I mean, do we really think we were going to go 17-0? Yeah, I actually did. I thought we were going to go 17-0, but we're not going to be undefeated this season. But that doesn't mean we can't go 16-1. Up next is the Ravens. Looking forward to that game. Oh, yeah. It's time for redemption. Oh, those poor Ravens. They're going to be taking on a team ready to get back on the track. Looking forward to seeing Josh Allen, the Bills offense, the Bills defense just taking care of business in Baltimore. All right, so we are 2-1 in second place in the AFC East. It's like very strange for me to say. And a lot of people are like, okay, maybe the Bills aren't as good as we thought. But of course, all of those people that really know football know that the Bills are still the top team in the NFL. I mean, our second teamers all up and down the board only gave up 212 total yards to the Dolphins, a team that absolutely lit up the Ravens the week before. And of course, our offense had about 500 yards total offense, and that was a win. 100% that was a win. That happens 1 out of every 100 times where a team dominates like that and still doesn't come out on top. So, but with all that said, a lot of people are now starting to question whether or not Buffalo is the top team in the league. And if you saw NFL.com and Dan Hanzus, who came out with his power rankings, he put the Eagles as the top team in the NFL after their stunning victory over the Washington Commanders, whatever they're called. So, you know, I think all the dude wanted to do was just change it up a little bit. Well, there you go. You know, you spark some conversation, but all of us Bills fans really know who the best team in the NFL is. And with that said, it is time for my power rankings. And actually, I got to kind of consider whether or not I should put the Eagles at number 1. So, you know, a little bit of suspense here. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Here's my power rankings for week 3.
At number 32, we have the Commanders. Just look at Carson Wentz's face. That's a look of a bad quarterback on a very bad NFL team. At number 31, it's the Texans. They're going to bounce back and forth between 30 and 32 all season long. At number 30, it's the Bears. They squeaked by the Texans. That says a lot about how bad they are. At 29, we have the Seahawks. 1 week they look good. The next week they look like crap. At number 28, we have the Panthers. They move up a spot after beating a decent Saints team. At number 27, we have the Atlanta Falcons. At number 26, it's the Steelers. You can't lose to the Browns and not expect to fall hard in my power rankings. Yikes! At number 25, we have the New York Jets. They fall to the winless Bengals, but I still have hope for the New York Jets. I really do. At number 24, we have the New England Patriots. Yes, they move up 4 spots after a loss, but they hung in there against a very good Ravens team. At 23, it's the Colts. So they score no points the previous week and then beat the Chiefs at home. Go figure. At number 22, we have the Broncos. They beat the 49ers 11-10. They dropped 5 spots simply because that's just a weird score. At number 21, we have the 49ers. They move up 5 spots because they at least know how to score a normal amount of points. At number 20, the Cardinals. They dropped 4 spots after a horrible performance against a mediocre Rams team. At number 19, the Cleveland Browns. As much as I hate to do it, they move up a lot in my power rankings. Don't get used to it, Brownies. At number 18, we have the Bengals. They finally get a win, taking down the mighty New York Jets. At number 17, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hey, Trevor Lawrence is looking pretty good lately. Another good quarterback in the AFC. Just great. At number 16, we have the Detroit Lions. They drop a few spots after getting edged out by the Vikings. At number 15, we have the New York Giants. Brian Dable looked in over his head against the Cowboys, losing a big divisional game at home. At number 14, we have the Titans. After getting blasted by the Bills on Monday night, they edge out the Raiders at home and look decent doing it too. At number 13, it's the Saints. They only drop one spot after losing to the Panthers. Probably should drop them more, but here I will give them a pass. At number 12, it's the Raiders. They almost came back to tie the Titans late, but the 2-point conversion failed. At number 11, we have the LA Rams. The Super Bowl champs beat the Cardinals for their second win in a row. At 10, we have the Vikings. They look good against a good Lions team. At number 9, we have the Cowboys. They go on the road and beat a surging Giants team. Their defense looks great. At number 8, it's the Dolphins. Yeah, I still think this team is winning by smoke and mirrors, but for now, I'll give them some credit after that dominant performance against the Bills. They were just totally the better team in that one, racking up 212 total yards on offense. At number 7, it's the Chargers. Things are starting to go south for the Bolts. Justin Herbert is having the type of season I predicted he would have. At number 6, it's the Bucs. The game against the Packers was intense. I wonder how Tom Brady and the Bucs will respond after the 14-12 loss. At number 5, it's Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson keeps doing it. I'm still not convinced he's more than an average passer, but his running is scary. At number 4, it's the Chiefs. How the do you lose to the Colts? Any given Sunday, I guess. At number 3, it's the Packers. Aaron Rodgers is getting enough out of his receivers, and his defense is stepping up big time. At number 2, it's the Eagles. They were preseason favorites by many to go to the Super Bowl, and right now it looks like that may be true. And at number 1, despite the loss, it's our Buffalo Bills. Yeah, can't give the Eagles the number 1 spot just yet. Eagles beat the Commanders, and despite the final score, the Bills absolutely beat the Dolphins.
So there you go. Of course, I have the Bills as the number 1 team in the NFL. But, they don't have a good showing in Baltimore, and even I will have to check my bias at the door and maybe start to reconsider. I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't. As for all the other teams, what do you think? I have them moving all over the place, up and down. My power rankings, obviously, as you can tell, are a little wacky, but a lot of fun. And, I do give it some time and some thought. And that's kind of how I see the power rankings coming down for week 3. So what do you think? I'd love to know, so comment below. See you tomorrow.